afternoon everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 live stream. We're on the Bakerloo line, this afternoon. I'm trying to get this, yeah, we did get a code for construction sim, so I sort of want to get this out of the way and then we can then get onto that and then maybe even do the bus this evening as well, because I really wanted to play that as well. But yeah, we're back on. And we're going to be in the 1938 stock going from Harrow and Waldstone, not Stonebridge Park, to London Road Depot as one of the rail tour services. So let's get set up. There we go, you can sort of hear my throat's still a bit bunged up. We've got Oscar and Tanner, how are you both? Cool. Now we've got a couple of minutes. You get time to set up on this now, as before you didn't really get any time. Right, well, I suppose we'll set it to Waterloo. Or Special. Let's go for Waterloo. So obviously London Road Depot, you would be going to Waterloo, then you'd then go up into the depot. Well, it says Waterloo Special, so there we go. I think that's alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Might be fairly quiet to begin with. It doesn't look like any notification has gone out, and it was quite sort of, just get live, get it done, and then get on to construction sim, and hopefully maybe fit in the bus tonight as well. But that's a maybe. I do want to do it, really want to do the bus. But yeah, it's just if we have time. Cool. And yeah, I know we were going to do Hamburg Lübeck. I seem to have reached already the PS5 limit for DLC. Yes, it's still a thing. Screw you, Sony. But yeah, hopefully soon that will be, the add-ons manager will come out. So what I'll probably try and do is try and rearrange my DLC later on. So uninstall pretty much every US freight route, and then install the things required for Hamburg Lübeck. Just try and rearrange it all. That might be the best idea. Right, we've got 4 seconds, and I think we're going fast from Harrow and Waldstone. Let's go. But yeah, the 1938 stock by Rivet Games. I think it's coming up to a year old already. Where on earth has that time gone? Got the speedometer up there on the top left. Probably do need to get a new screenshot for this, a new thumbnail. There we go. Where is everyone? No one's in the chat. Oh, we got Oscar and Tanner. They might be there. And pop that down. Yeah, this is Harrow and Waldstone. And the brake and throttle are separate on this train. There we go. It's the little Diddy 4 coach. It's really weird to see it like this. Hello, Charles. How are you? You've gained a beard? Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Whoa. Hello, NG. We got a freight train. Which is off the map as well. Mysterious. Afternoon, Amanda. That's quite cool to see that though. Making the West Coast main line a bit more active. Oh, that's cool. That's cool to see. But yeah, our next station stop is, well, we don't have another station stop. We are fast to London Road, which is weird. Let's go. As we make our way out, we'll try and get a few screenshots along the way as well. I need a thumbnail for this. Something like that. Right, I think when you're above ground, that has to be up, and then when you're underground, you have it down. I think. I always forget which way it is. Does something fancy. Off we go. So leaving Harrow and Waldstone, it will be Kenton next. Almost at 45, let's coast that. As we slowly coast on. Yeah, pretty good timing seeing that freight train. Because we've been on here a couple of times and haven't seen any of that. Although I suppose I only installed East Coast Way recently, or wherever that would have come from. Probably Great Western Express actually. But yeah, probably will be following another train. Unless we've got a single yellow. Hello David, I'm alright, how are you? This is Kenton. And South Kenton next. I don't know if it applies to the overground stations, but I think when you're underground you have to pass through them at 15 miles an hour. Or at least that's what they do realistically when it's like shuttle, you're not stopping. I think you have to go for at 15. I suppose as people sort of get close to the edges, they think the train's going to stop, but then you're not, you're going straight through. Good to hear, David. So yeah, we'll probably go slow through the underground stations. Don't have any accidents. So yeah, after this, we'll be on Construction Simulator on the PC version. But yeah, Astragon very nicely gave me a code. I completely forgot I had requested one, but yeah, so nice, David. That's what we'll be on next. This is South Kenton. There we go. It feels very weird flying through them all. Feels wrong. And then North Wembley. It feels really quick. Well, I suppose pretty much for the rest of the journey we're going to be following another train. That's probably why it takes 49 minutes. As if we went non-stop the whole way, it'd probably take us, what, half an hour? Yeah, trouble with the brakes on this one. Yeah, they're separate on here. And they're not great. So they do take a little bit of time to get used to. But we'll get there. Coming up on North Wembley. Let's put that down. And Wembley Central next. Do the whistle as we go through. Just to warn people that we're not stopping. Oh, I see, David. Yeah, oh yeah, there is a few to it actually. There's like notch 1, notch 2, notch 3. Then you get the Westinghouse brake. Now you don't want to use the Westinghouse brake, so just completely ignore the Westinghouse brake pretty much. Don't use it. So just use the, I think yeah, notch 1, 2, and 3, or step 1, 2, and 3. Oh no, it's like initial, and then it's like. I can't remember the notches on this one. Yeah, it's like initial braking, something, and then full brakes, and then Westinghouse. But you don't want to use the Westinghouse brake. Cool. But yeah, along we go. Just being a bit more careful. I think that EP brakes, so what's that, electric pneumatic? Yeah, Wembley Central coming up. But yeah, the big question is, obviously now we're, well, not a month from release, we're only really 2 weeks from the release of, well, we're only 2 weeks now after the release of Train Sim World 3. I wonder what the next DLC will be. I mean, 2 weeks, it doesn't sound a lot, but then when you put it into half a month perspective, you know, we're, yeah, I wonder what the next DLC will be. I suppose maybe they'll announce it with the next roadmap. Quite possibly. Usually with the roadmap you get screenshots of something new and things in progress. Hey Dapper, how are you? Still feeling rough? So took the day off, fair enough. I'll sit back and chill out and watch some old Rattly tube train action. Hello Krazza, oh you changed your name. It is an early stream. I literally got back about 10 minutes ago. I was like, right, I want to, because I've got a code for construction sim, so I don't want to sort of rush that. So if we get this done, and then we don't have to worry about doing it this evening, and then, yeah, we can do construction sim, and then if we have time after that, we'll do the bus. Because the original plan was to do the bus and TSW, but as we got a code for construction sim, I sort of want to get onto that. I can hear Smudge crying her heart out at the door, trying to get in. I only let her out about 2 minutes ago. She's gonna have to wait. Got a grain. Yeah, so we're following something at the moment. So yeah, maybe we'll even have 3 streams today. It's been a while since that's happened. Oh, nice, Krezza. Good luck. And we come up to Stonebridge Park. You've just tried an English cracked ROM of the Nintendo 64 version of Adventure to go on your Raspberry Pi. Very nice, dear Merpa. Then you got Stonebridge Park. It's sent twice, yeah. Sometimes it does that sometimes. It's weird. I've had that happen to me before. Maybe it gets mixed up. Stonebridge Park. Does construction sim have wall support? I haven't a clue at the moment. I have watched a bit of gameplay of it, but I haven't played it yet. So I suppose when we do go on it, which will be after this, we're well, have a look, see if there's any wall settings to it. I mean, I would think it would have wheel support, as it's a driving game, released in 2022. So they should really all have wheel support. Yeah, not too sure, but we'll be on it after this, so we can take a look at the settings and see if there's any wheel stuff there. I'll probably just use the keyboard for now, but yeah, we can have a look. Hello, WR. Do not panic, do not panic, we are a rail tour service. It does feel very weird though. Fair enough, DM Lapper. Halston next. Let's get back in. Nice. Even though we are non-stop, oh there you go, Construction Simulator has finished downloading. Didn't take long, so yeah, we'll be on that after this. For, I don't know, we'll just chill out on it and we don't need to rush really. Yeah, this is Halston. Will you live stream food trucks in? Probably at some point. My next proper sort of free day will be Sunday. Let's have a freight train there. Because on Sunday I am not working. Because my shift on Saturday is 4 PM to 11 PM. So just the rules where you have to, it's like 12 hours between shifts. There wouldn't really be any. Well, there was nothing on Sunday, so it'll be Sunday. That'll be the next sort of free day. So might do it then. Lucky, yeah, I don't think that's a lucky thing you're real, but I mean, yeah, nice to see you. How you doing, Anthony? Hopefully you're not too ill. Oh, see, damn it, see where the audio cuts out on here. Cool. There we go. Got some sort of freight bit up there on the right. When we play farming sim, don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, some 66. That's cool to see. Get Joe sneaking all these things. Just a little cold. That's all right then. Everyone's got a cold at the moment. Literally, I swear everyone in the stream has a cold. What's going on? It's not even winter yet. Yeah, for Woolston Junction. Yeah, September. But no, that is the plan for the evening. But yeah, I don't know. The bus would be a little extra if we have time, as I've got to do the cooking tonight. So that will be at 7 PM. So, oh, you feel sick, not cold? Well, ill then, all ill. Oh, that's the worst. That is. Yeah, that's the worst. Fair enough, DM Luffer. Alright, Crozet. There's a HST as well, look at that. Is that 2 power cars? Looks like it. Love these little things, Joe. We just need Joe to do every single British route timetable. Or just any route, really. They're just always amazing. Or just sort of a Joe timetable to be the standard sort of timetable. Make Joe the timetable boss. Hello, Swampy. Yeah, we got to slow down. Got a red coming up. Feeling better? There you go, single yellow now. So yeah, we're going to be following this most of the way. Oh, lovely. Oh, that must have been a nice journey. Nice and scenic as well, I'd imagine. Very nice. Awesome LWR. I'm hoping we went 30 through Woolston. But we might have gone a little bit quick. Yeah, it doesn't take too long. I mean, it's only been, what, 20 minutes? Now we're coming up to Queen's Park. Yes, it's a little fun little... It's like cooking a sim on the move. And you get to drive around and go outside. So yeah, it was enjoyable. Bit close to the edge there. That was last Saturday, huh? Oh, nice, Krazza. I don't know if it's any difference, really, with all of them. I guess if you have a bigger screen, isn't it? You can watch it on there and it looks better. I don't know. I don't know these 4K, 2K, 8K graphic stuff. I just know HD, and HD looks good enough to me. So yeah, at the moment. Fun with a little bit of hit and run. Yeah. Your face was a picture. Yeah, that was that as well. That poor pedestrian, but it was his fault. He got in the way as we were zooming through at probably top speed. All right, Grezza. Fair enough, there, Malappa. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I don't get all of the. I just HD and SD. That's all I sort of understand. Do you think? Not sure. LWR. Not sure. Well, I think on YouTube it's all like it's. I don't know what's the top graphics on YouTube. HD, innit? I don't know. Yeah, at some point, dear Malappa. When the time comes. Maybe another couple of days or so. And it's always signal, but this is signal Bravo Bravo 2. Always. So, because you get no sort of pre-warning to it. So, yeah, whenever you're coming through here, always watch out for it. This is Queen's Park, sort of the main area of the route. And actually, whilst we're here, let me quickly go and let in Smudge because she is crying at the door. Hold on. Let me go and let her in, especially as well because we were sort of supposed to be stopped in. Smudge is in. She's very meowy. Very meowy. Yes, hello, Smudge. Yes, meow, meow, meow. Wow, she is meowing a lot. Yes, meow again. We're in a very happy mood, aren't we, Smudge? That's true, LWR, is true. And that is very true. Right, but maybe go on the chair, that would be a bit easier. It's green, it's green. This is Queen's Park. And there's a couple of services which go on that side platform there as well, which are really cool to do. I recommend. You're literally off the map. Oh wow, Krezza. Quite a bit then. Taking it slow as we go through it. That is the. Oh my gosh, she's up again. Very hyperactive. Been in the catnip or something. Go back that way though. There we go. Onto the chair. Smudge. She's like, no, I am going on that desk. No, you're not going on that desk. Go on. Onto the chair. You're trying to trick me. Come on, Smudge, come on. Go over there. There's a nice big comfy cushion. Much comfier than just a glass desk. There we go. Oh, see, yeah, Krezza. Right, we'll just coast into the tunnel, especially as beyond me following that other train, so there's no point going too quick. Yeah, that's a cool one. They do have that, you just don't go to Kilburn High Road. I've got to be on the lookout. I can have a freight train going over the top. Nice. Oh, I see, AWR. Sorry to hear. Down to a slightly slower speed as we go through the station, a smudge. No. Back you go. Oh, literally, big chair just for you, smudge. Just there. Back up to 35, and it'll be Maida Vale next. Probably will catch up to that train fairly shortly, so I've got to be on the eye out. Just coasting along. I'm expecting to see a yellow at some point. She's very reluctant to not going onto the chair. Go on. No, 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 no. That way. Just a gentle little push, and she then makes her way. There you go. She's back over now. Fair enough, DM Laffer. Hello, Adam. How are you? How's it all going? How are the buses going? Slightly slower through the station. Not whizzing in at 30. Hello, Liam. Yeah, I saw that. How is it? Is it any good? Can do Crezza at times. So you just gotta know, I guess. Maida Vale next. We've got about 20 minutes until we get to London Road. Yeah, Warwick Avenue next. Yeah, we will catch up to that train. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. I don't know, Liam, how much is it? And yeah, I don't know if it's any good. Probably the duck's going crazy. It's either the ducks or the cat. Capture card, Crezza. I mean, you can use the PlayStation recording. It's perfectly fine. Used it for a long old time. But if you want, you know, all the fancy overlays and stuff, you've got to use a capture card. Well, not really fancy, but Warwick Avenue. Just slowing it down a bit through the station, as people would probably see our train and think, oh, he's stopping, but then no, he's not stopping, he's going straight through. And then Paddington next. Can't be far behind that other train, unless it was the one to Kilburn High Road, which I doubt it was. In fact, we saw it leaving Queen's Park, so it'll be somewhere. It was fun, Crezza. We will stream it at some point. And then pop that down to 25 coming into Paddington. But we'll come down to 15 anyway, just as we go through the station. That'd be cool, railway guy. Although, isn't it? There we go. Isn't it? Oh, there you go. It's gone back to green now, so we are catching up to the other train. Wouldn't it be? Well, not driverless, but you just click ATO, then off it goes, and then that's it. I'll see, Adam. Fair enough. Late nights, wow. Oh, coach driving. You do all sorts, don't you, Adam? Bus driving, coach, truck. Back on all buses next week. This is Paddington. So we go through. There we go. Yeah, it's quite a cool non-stop service though. And 20. Slow as well. It will be Edgware Road next. Has there anyone else done the rail tour service in the 1938 stock? Certainly a fun one. I can see we've got a warn. Oh, we're literally just about behind that train. Covers a few passenger carrying vehicles, no, not all. It was the best choice I made to get my PCV, fair enough. So we're going to sort of hop around then to all different things. Edgware Road, and then Marylebone after this. It wasn't cheap, but oh, actually, how much is it then to get it? Or is it free sometimes? Is it included with company training, or how does it work? Now I can see a red there. Now I think that's for us as well, as I can see the back of the other train ahead. There wouldn't have been any warning for that though. Well, I suppose you're going fairly slow and it is on a straight line, so I suppose it's not really, you don't really need much of a warning to it. Yeah, we have now caught up to the train again. Well, even though it is a stopper, it doesn't take long to stop and go. It's a very quick loading time on this route, and the acceleration on them is good as well, so don't need to worry too much. This is London Marylebone. That's Baker Street after this. Afternoon, William. I'm alright. How are you? Cool. We continue on. I think that's the well, somewhere around here you get the bit coming up from the Jubilee. As the Jubilee line used to, no, the Bakerloo line used to go to Stanmore, I believe. Yeah, the Bakerloo line used to go to Stanmore. So you do get that bit of connector. Yeah, here sort of comes off, and then that'll then join up to the Jubilee line. Don't know if trains could still run along there. Yeah, I think the Bakerloo went from Stanmore, then to Watford, and then to Harrow Moorstone where it is now. Something like that. See a yellow there. And I can see a red as well, which is now a green. Fair enough, William. As soon as the front of the train passes, we can speed up as it's the tube. Regent's Park next. There's the bit connecting up there. See the yellow coming up as well. Yeah, we should be there in about 10 minutes according to the service time, which yeah, seems realistic. Maybe slightly longer. Yeah, we're going to London Road Depot, which is down here. Got a 30. Let's get that up. But yeah, after this we'll be on Construction Simulator, giving that a go. See how that is. That was a sneaky signal there on the right. Also got a red light. And we've got a yellow there and a red there. Very close to one another. Oh no, now they're both green. It's quite cool, the tube signalling. It's fun to follow another train. But that will make you late. Cool. As we make our way through, the next station along is Oxford Circus. All the different camera views there. And yeah, if we did have the cab light on, you would simply just see yourself in the window. So that's why you don't need it on. Or realistically. Oh, I see. Adam, fair enough. It's alright then. Awesome, William. Very nice. Although you could very easily spad on this route. Very easily spad. Especially on a corner like that, you come around, you've got the yellow there. And the red's literally just there. If I was going quite quick round that corner, we might have been in trouble. And the brakes on this train aren't as good as the 72 stock. This is Oxford Circus. Yeah, so close to that other train though. And then Piccadilly Circus next. We're quite literally tailing that train now. Yeah, we've got 23 people, and I know it's going to be slightly quieter as it is a weekday afternoon. But thanks all for coming in and joining for a bit of Bakerloo, a bit of heritage Bakerloo-ish. Back into the tunnel, back into the dark. And just take it slow as we will catch up to that train again. Then after Piccadilly Circus we go down into Charing Cross, Embankment, and we cross over, or cross under the Thames to Waterloo. And after Waterloo it's up into the depot. Oh, I see, yeah, Adam, fair enough. Not a lot then, not too far. Yeah, I'm purposely taking it slow, as we are going to be catching up. So you can see yellow coming up anyway. That's alright then, William. That's very good. There could be a red on this corner, which makes it slightly trickier. You get a much less time to respond. There it is there. I mean, you could very easily spad that signal. That's probably one of those more frequently spadded signals as you come round the corner. So as soon as you see yellow on this, slow down. As I suppose you can't judge how far away it is in the tunnel as much as what you could overground. Awesome, William. Now you got fog. Ooh. Hello, Joseph. How are you? Nice, Krazza. Be a -2. Lovely. And then Charing Cross next. This is probably another place where it's quite easy to spad. There's quite a few sharp corners along here. So I'm going to take it fairly slow. You can see yellow there. The thing is, it's hard to judge how far away that signal is. It could be quite far, it could be very close. And it also what side of the wall it's on. To me at the moment that looks like it's on the right hand side. Which I'm guessing it probably is. Yeah. You've got to be careful. And there's the red literally just there. Which again, it's quite hard to judge how far away that is as we're in the tunnel. I thought that was going to be round on the left hand side, round the corner, but now it's on the right. Especially in HUDless as well. Even with the HUD on, I mean the signals are so close to one another, so after you've gone past the yellow it's probably about 100 yards, not even that to the red. So you've got to be very vigilant on this route. Something could go wrong very easily. But you need to own the 1938 stock for this service. This is the only service we're doing, and then after this we'll be on Construction Simulator. Hello Avnish, how are you? We do, Joseph, we do. Then you got embankment next. Then after embankment it's then down into Waterloo, and after Waterloo that train ahead of us should bugger off towards Lambeth North, and then we'll then curl up into London Road Depot. When you turn the engine on, it's probably the AWS. There's one literally behind us in 2 minutes. They're so close to one another. Right, Waterloo next. Happens in driving too. Yeah, it's probably the AWS then, or the DSD. So for the AWS press Q, for the DSD press E. On Train Simulator. And on some trains it's the same button, Q. Cool. We seem to have lost power. There we go. Hello Arnold, how are you? Hopefully you're all well. Another thing I want to stream as well at some point, City Skylines again. So I've done quite a bit of work on that since the last stream. Around we go. Quite a gap between the train and the platform here. A bit like Bank Station on the central line. That's got a very big gap between the train and the platform. And fairly soon we should then go off to the right. And then we're making our way up into London Road Depot. Up to the ground. Well, up to the surface, not the ground. I don't know, Joe. Well, we've got construction sim after this, then I don't know, maybe we'll do the bus. I don't know. Shouldn't be too far until we head up to the right. So I believe we have to cross the other line. Which I can hear a train there at the moment. Yeah, that's probably one of the alarms, Krasser. Oh, Astron very nicely gave us a code, so I thought, well, we might as well give it a go. So I wasn't planning on getting it, but I mean, as they've given a code, I'll check it out. So it's quite steep up here. As we make our way all the way up. We're heading up. Yeah, quite steep. And so then shoot us out into the depot. Not tonight, William, mate. Not tonight. Maybe at some point, though. Yeah, slowly making our way up. This is an annoying signal. You got the green and the red. Oh yeah, that's true. Joseph, that is true. Oh my god, that was really scary then seeing that signal. I swear, I saw a green and then I got close to it, then it just went to a red, and then the shunt signal was saying, yeah, you can go through. Wow. Where was I swear I saw a green. There was a green, wasn't there? Maybe that was behind the shunt signal. Oh, it's raining now. The wiper's not annoying on this train. I don't think I've actually ever used the wiper before on this, but it's not annoying. Right, we've got to change all the points. That one's already set. That one's already set. That's already set, and that's already set. What's going on with that train there? Right, let's get into the siding. That's fun. And then I think the next service after this goes into this tunnel here. You think you go in there and then you go back out. We won't do that, as there won't be much to see. So I think we'll leave that. Whereabouts does it want us to stop? Right at the end, Hank. Brilliant, Brandon. It is an amazing new timetable. So very good. Very good. I guess that's probably where we stop here. Yep, that's what wants us to stop. Quite cool here in the other train. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone hasn't. Yeah, this just goes into there. That is going to be it for today's Train Sim World 3 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the description to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed that. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.